What's up, guys? When you come in, first and foremost, happy Thursday. We're almost to the weekend. When you come in, please let me know where you're coming in from. And also, I'm testing out this mic, so I hope you guys can hear me. When you get in here, I'm going to ask you, put a number one or whatever the case is so I can make sure that this is working. Otherwise, I'm going to disconnect it. But if you're coming in, let me know where you're coming in from. And guys, if you're watching this on the replay, put hashtag replay. Watching it live, hashtag live. You guys know how we do it here. So I'll wait a few minutes just to see who's going to be popping in on this topic that we're talking about today. Getting my stuff up so I'm ready to go. And if you're joining, guys, let me know where you're joining from. I like to know where everybody's coming in from. I like to know where all my people come from. I like this platform because we get to meet people from all over the world. That's what I love about it. Hello, welcome in. Welcome to the live. If you're joining, like, guys, where are you from? I like to know where everybody's from. And welcome. It's Thursday. We're almost to the weekend, guys. Can you believe it? And also, I'm testing out this new mic. So put a number one if you can hear me. When you're joining, please put a number one if you can hear me, because otherwise, if it's not working, I'll have to disconnect it. But trying something new, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Can you guys hear me? Put a number one if you can hear me, please. If you're joining my live, welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. Welcome in. How's everybody? Where's everybody from? I'm in the USA and I live in, oh, great. Thanks, Christian. I'm trying this new mic out. So thank you for confirming you can hear me. Hey, young cat asked for advice. Hey, Deegan, what's up? I appreciate you guys. You're Danish? Interesting. Okay. See, I love this platform because we get to see people from all over the world. It's awesome. Welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday from the US. Almost the weekend. What's everybody doing? Is everybody having a great day today so far? And again, as you're coming in, I've already gotten a couple of people say they can hear me. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me. It's a new mic, so I figured I'll try it out. I bought this off the TikTok shop, so we'll see how good it works. All right, guys, so we're going to get started. Anybody joining, I love to see and hear where everybody is in the world. Welcome, welcome. And so my topic today, and you'll notice every live I do is relevant to my business. I'm on a softball comp team. I've been on this team since last season. However, recently I've been excluded and ignored. I've been talked about behind my back. I've been nice always. What should I do? Wow, that's deep. um, you've been excluded. Are you a young person? Like, how young are you? Hey, if I sub to you, hey, sub, please sub. Like, I come on here to talk about my business. You're 14? Wow. Well, I mean, I have 3 kids of my own, and I have 1 teenager left at home right now. However, recently I've been excluded and ignored. I've been talked about. I would personally ignore those kind of people. Oh, I'm muted. You guys can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? If it's not working, okay. So it's new. Maybe because I need to keep it like this. That's a pain. Anyways, okay. So I would ignore people like that. Cause like, look, I was bullied when I was young in school and it was terrible. But I just ignored people like that because I mean, what else can you do? As long as they're not trying to hurt you, like I would ignore that because it's just words, right? But anyways, guys, welcome in, welcome in. I appreciate you guys. Okay. So at any time, if you can't hear me, let me know because this is a pain having to hold it like this. I thought I'd try something new today, but you're not muted and don't. So it's different in every country, then I guess. Okay. As long as you can hear me loud and clear. Okay. So listen, guys, you're going to notice a trend when I come on live. I'm talking mainly about the business that I'm part of because I personally struggled in a job for years. I actually came from an 18 plus year corporate job where I worked in HR and I was laid off several times in my career, right? 3 kids, been married for almost 29 years. And we've had a lot of ups and downs like most people do, but when you lose a job and you have to provide for your family, that's very tough. Can anybody here relate to that? Looks like I have a lot of younger people on here, but anybody put a number 2 if you can relate to that. If you've been through the struggle, you've been laid off maybe, and then what you do is you tend to go and get another job, right? That's what we're accustomed to doing. Can I get a number 2 for anybody who's been struggling with that? Or yeah, number 3, thank you. So I understand the struggle with that because like I said, I've been taught to go to school. I got 2 degrees a long time ago. My parents really instilled that in me to go and get the degrees, then go get a corporate job. And so I did all that. But I found myself constantly being laid off and it was a rough patch many times. My husband had to go get 2 and 3 jobs just to help support us, which was barely enough, right? Even more so now with inflation and everything else going. Well, if you don't care, then you can just get off the live then. I mean, you don't need to be here. I'm talking about this topic that's relevant to me. Okay. This guy is going bye-bye. All right. So we're going to continue on. That was so rude. But you got to take the good and the bad, guys, when you do your lives, right? So this is my live and I can say what I want to on it. Number 1, and I'm talking about business, right? So if anybody's not interested in learning these skills I'm about to throw to you guys and share with you, then you can actually leave the live because this is my live, right? It's like coming into my home and talking all kinds of crap. That makes no sense. Well, we're going to continue on. I've muted this guy, I've hidden this guy. So like I was saying, we've been through the struggle, and that's why I'm sharing this with you guys because that's what I do. I am now a digital entrepreneur. I come on live, I share my life story with you, and I share what has helped me to be able to make an online income, right? So that was my life for 18 plus years until I found this amazing opportunity last May online. So it does take research because I've tried several different things throughout while having a job that failed me. I didn't make any money. So that's why I kept looking. It didn't stop me from looking, right? So like you saw in the title of this, I used to be that one that's like was so embarrassed to try to sell to somebody, having a pitch to somebody in their DMs, pick up the phone and that kind of stuff. And that's just not my personality. So I didn't want to continue to do that kind of sales type of work, such as network marketing. Affiliate marketing is a little bit different. Anybody here know what network marketing is or affiliate marketing? Put a 3 in the comments if you know what that means. because I've done all those things. And I can tell you, network marketing is when you have to actually, in order for someone to buy your products, you have to be in their home. You have to dial up so many people in your phone to basically almost, I feel like you're begging them to buy from you. There was times when I had to have family and friends buy from me because I didn't know how to sell right. And that's because I didn't have the right system in place, right? So fast forward, like I said, I found this program that's taught me how to sell without pitching, without begging family and friends to buy what I have. And that's called attraction marketing, guys. That's what we learn in this program. And that's what I've been learning. And that's why I like, go make me sandwiches. Uh, Anais, or you can make your own sandwich. I'm just drinking my tea, having a conversation. All right. So go make your sandwich and you can listen to this while you're making your sandwich. So, anyways, so I've been taught these skills since May. I'm now licensed to resell these products, right? So today's I'm going to be sharing with you guys what these products are, how I'm able to make daily pay online. You want to know? Not particularly. I'm not on here to talk about anybody's nightmare. I'm talking about my business and I'm sharing this with you. So if you want to listen and learn these skills that are making me daily pay from the comfort of my home, gladly stay on, right? So we're going to keep on going. That's another one I might mute. Be respectful in my live, guys. Like, you're coming into my home. That's how I like to look at it. And I'm trying to give you a presentation, and some of you are being really, really rude. Yeah, this guy's getting off of here. This guy right here is just, I don't know. Another one I had to hide. But you know what, guys? This happens when you start becoming successful online. You start doing these lives. This happens. So bear with me, guys. I'm blocking away as if I see things that are stupid, I'm blocking it. So anyway, guys, so I'm gonna share with you guys the process that I follow. You're gonna be able to get my blueprint for free today for listening to me talk. And it's gonna share with you guys what I do daily in order to make daily paying sales, right? This process has helped me to not be salesy. I don't have to get in anybody's DMs. And again, we get 100% profit with these programs when we resell them. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. So first and foremost, at any time, guys, you can go to my website, which is manuelavincent.com, and you can actually get a copy of the free blueprint on there. And that's going to be my gift to you. And it's going to walk you through. You're going to be in my automations now. So this is great. This is what I'm going to talk about, is the automation process. Any business needs automation. Can we agree on that? If you are a business owner, you're a carpenter, don't know anything about it, but ignore those. Thank you. I appreciate you, Christian. Um, yeah, you have to ignore it, but you also have to have a little bit of thick skin because it does get to you sometimes. So yeah, I appreciate you. Uh, and so carpenter, that's fine. Like, we have different people in our community from any kind of work life. I was in corporate, like I said, HR, that different background than this. We have truckers who have joined me, people that wanted to get off of the trucking, over the road driving and things like that. So we have people from all walks of life that join our program because they either want to get out of what they're doing, or they want to maybe supplement some income, have an additional income. Maybe they're getting ready to retire. So, guys, that's why I joined it, because I didn't want my husband to keep working part-time jobs. So I'm working towards his part-time retirement. And we wanted to get ready because we're going to be empty nesters soon. I have one kid left at home. We wanted to be able to have money set aside. We didn't have a savings when I worked. It was so hard because we kept on with the daily grind, barely making ends meet, like I said, especially with three kids, right? So that's why I looked for something that would help me, something that was simple. It would allow me to basically do a 2-hour work day. So I do this around I have more freedom now. I don't have to work. Even when I was working, I did this very part time. I was still able to make daily pay just utilizing the 2-hour workday. I got up a little earlier and I followed the process. So you're going to get the freebie again. So I'm going to break down the 2 hours for you. The 2-hour workday consists of 1 hour of basically creating 3 pieces of content a day. Very simple content. Like I go live once a day, but I also put on my TikTok 3 videos. I create the videos. They're short form videos, not long videos. And I do a lot of shorts on this platform. You'll go back and you can see those. And I'm getting a lot of engagement on those. So a lot of those are faceless, you'll see, and then me talking. But the story in those videos is about my life, like why I decided. What was my problem? My problem was no time freedom. My problem was I was getting laid off all the time on a job. My problem was my husband having to get 2 and 3 jobs, and I was tired of that life, not having anything to show for it. I don't have a legacy for my kids. I want my kids to be able to, when I leave this earth, I want them to be able to enjoy things. I want to leave that for them, right? Not just a life insurance policy, stuff that they could have, money they could have, or a nice big home, an extra home they could have when I'm gone, right? So I had been thinking about all those things. And I was like, I'm not going to get it working like this. I keep getting let go. I'm 52 now. I'm going to have to start all over again. There's no way I was going to do that. So for me, that was my problem. Now, what is the solution? The solution is I looked online and I found this program that's teaching me new skills cheaper than a college education. It's allowing me to pay down my college debt. So I looked at all that stuff. So when you start to talk about your life and your story, that's what you have to be relatable to your audience with. Not everybody's going to stay on my live. I understand that, but I'm out here to talk about what I'm doing and how you can have success too. So I'm actually talking to not everyone. There's some people on here who've left, who will come back in, who listen. I'm talking to those people who maybe are working 9 to 5s and they want to get out of it, those who want to retire, those who want to leave a legacy. That's who I'm connecting with. So that's your story. And you're going to learn your story as you come into the program. You'll learn these skills, right? Very simple. That's all I do. On my faceless videos, I'll put something about my life, like why I did this, how you can, like, as a matter of fact, we're having a webinar this Friday, guys. If you want those details, again, you'll go to my website. This Friday, we're having a full on webinar that's going to talk about how you can make 10K, how to make 10K this month in April, and how to make that every month. 10K. How could that change your life? How would that change your summer, right? I have big summer plans. So, how can you consistently make 10K doing this program by the end of April? And that's going to be our webinar this Friday, guys. So if you want to get in on that webinar, it's going to be taught by my millionaire mentor who mentors us. And we're going to have 6 and 7 figure earners on there talking as well. So it's a nice time to get in. It's free. You just get into my automations and I'm actually going to send out the last email tomorrow. So you want to get in there now. So if anybody wants the webinar, comment down below webinar, and then I'll tell you how to get to that. Okay. But anyway, guys, that's the stuff we're learning in this program. We're learning high income skills to be digital marketers the right way. We're learning all these high income skills, how to market the right way, how to get our story out there with 3 short videos and going live once a day. Some people don't even go live and they still get sales. I like to go live because you're right here in my space. We're talking as if we're friends and I'm sharing. You're taking a walk with me. I like to think of it as you're taking a walk with me and I'm telling you what I'm doing because I was sick and tired of what I was doing. This is what I'm doing now to make daily pay. So that's what I'm sharing with you guys, okay? So in the first hour, you're going to be doing, you're going to be creating content. You're going to be creating short form videos. You're going to go an hour live once a day. And then the 30 minutes of this 2 hour, you're going to be doing copy pasting ads, simple copy pasting ads. We give you the ads and we tell you what to paste, right? Then the last 30 minutes of the 2 hours, you're going to be responding back to the content you put out. So, like at the end of this, my videos, they start to, people ask me for information like, what is it? Ready, webinar, whatever the case may be, whatever the call to action is, I'm going to give you in the video. And a call to action, guys, is very simple. It's instructions that I'm telling you. I've already given you one instruction already. Does anybody know what the first call to action was that I gave you? Can you guys put it down in the comments if you're listening? I want to see how well you guys are listening. Again, a call to action is an instruction that I'm giving you so that you can take action on something. And you'll learn how to do that in the web well, today I'm teaching you, but also in the program, you'll learn all that. So I gave you one instruction. It was, if you want to get the link to my webinar, comment webinar down below. So that was one call to action. At the end of this video, I will give you another call to action. So you're wanting to get people to engage on your videos first and foremost. You need them to be able to do something, or you don't have any leads coming into your automations. Does that make sense? Put a number 2 if you understand what I'm saying. And guys, on my lives, I love engagement. Please like this video, share the video. I like to get my algorithms up. I had so many people on yesterday and they were like really engaging. I had another guy who was a over the road driver. He was engaging. We had some fun in the chats and we were just laughing it up. It was hilarious. All right, so I gave you the 2-hour workday, guys. Now, what do you need? You need products, right? Let's talk about the products. You need to have in-demand products to sell. Obviously, what are you selling? It could be anything, a lipstick. People don't know though that that product has to basically be an in-demand product, meaning, something that someone's always going to want. They need it, right? Like cosmetics, things like that. Well, for us, we don't have to come up with that product because we have 4 done for you products. And the products are the 4 digital programs that I'm talking to you guys about that have helped me to be able to make daily pay from home and will help you do the same, to learn new skills. Who doesn't want to learn here? Anybody doesn't want to learn? Like, I went to school for years. And again, this program that I'm in cost me one time $900 one time. I spent thousands of dollars on college education. So for me, that was a drop. I mean, that was just crazy. I couldn't not do this because I knew I didn't want to be in the life that I was in. I knew I needed something better. So for me, that was just a no-brainer. So the 4 digital programs, and we're going to walk through them, guys. I'm going to share these with you. Actually, I won't even show you my board right now. I'll just talk about the programs. So the first program is our Legacy Builder program. Like I said, it's $900 one-time fee. You're getting a program. This is called digital entrepreneurship. So I want to clarify that. So when you go on Amazon and you order a product, that's digital. The digital space is booming. You're not calling Jeff Bezos and saying, hey, I need to order this, right? You're going right online and ordering the product and it's getting delivered to your doorstep. With this, it's the same thing. Once you purchase your product, whichever 4 you're going to purchase, whichever one of the 4, you're going to get it right to your email. You're going to have a business in a box. You're going to open it up and you're going to start learning these skills. And then you're going to start implementing. You're going to start working the 2-hour workday to be able to get daily pay and income, right? That's the same with this program. That's how it works. So the legacy builder is the one I came in on because it's going to allow me to leave a legacy for my family. It allows me to earn 4 income streams. I'm getting mentorship from my millionaire mentor. She's about to hit $6 million just reselling this programs. That's how she made her first million. And she shared it with us so that we could do the same. So we get the master resale rights to it. Okay. So now the second program that you have an option to purchase if you want to is the $600 program. It's called our Digital Mastery Course. It allows you to make 6 figures. It literally, all these programs are the same thing. You get the master resale rights to it. It's just that it depends on how many income streams you want to make with the program, right? The third program is our Passive Daily Blueprint. That's $300 one time. And then the last program is our $100 program, which is called Launchpad. It's for someone who just wants the basic, simple steps to get started. They don't really know what it's all about. So they want to just kind of dip their toes in a little bit. And you only get 1 income stream with that, guys. Okay. And I'm going to share with you guys a little bit more, but I like to talk in the beginning just to break it down for you a little bit better. Okay. So those are the 4 done for you programs. We don't have to create anything. You just are reselling them based on your content. And then whoever's is interested in what you're saying in your video through storytelling is going to connect with you and ask you for more information. That's why I say there's no chasing anybody. So today, When you guys ask for my blueprint or the webinar, you're going to go into my automations. And now this is the next part of the presentation is automation. Everybody in every business needs automation. Automation helps you to not have to sit at your desk all day. It works for you 24/7. I've made sales while I was sleeping. I wasn't talking to the person. They came to one of my videos on YouTube. They saw the video. They clicked my link and they came into my automations. And then the automations were talking to them daily until they decided to buy one of the programs. They purchased the $900 program, the legacy program. And I woke up to a sale on my phone. I have Stripe. You can set up whatever payment portals you need to set up that are in the system. It'll literally help you to connect and how what to add and all this kind of stuff. Very simple. If you're not good with tech, you don't need to be here because we have tech support, weekly tech support. We have somebody who actually will set it up for you if you pay them in our program. That's how newbie friendly it is. Okay, guys? So now that we understand about automation, how key it is to have, because we don't need to be sitting here watching our computers all day. I got out of the workforce to be able to enjoy my freedom. So again, I was sleeping and I made a sale. When I was traveling to see my son in college, I made sales. Those sales are nice when they start coming in because pretty much my time away was paid for as I'm traveling along the way. So who doesn't want daily pay here, guys? Drop a number 3 if you, let's say, do you want daily pay? Guys, put a number 4 in the comments if you want daily pay. Like, we don't get paid daily like that on a job. We get paid for 8 hours usually a day, right? A $900 payment is more than most people make on a day. Can we agree on that? It was definitely more than I made in a day of work. And I'm working only 2 hours a day. So I get one time a $900 payment. That's crazy. And it feels good when you get those coming to your phone, coming to your Stripe account, coming to your PayPal account. It's amazing, right? So, so we've gotten those down, right? So we talked about the 2 hour workday. We've talked, and guys, if you're watching us on the replay, hashtag replay, guys, you can always watch this over again to get more details about it. Live, hashtag live if you're watching it live. I appreciate you. And guys, can you guys share this? Give me some likes and hearts because we're almost going to be coming to the end, and I'm going to share with you guys what it is you're actually getting. Okay. And I'm looking on my computer because I'm trying to see if I'm missing any comments. Okay. So now, how are you going to get discovered? So you need someone to know you're doing a business. So again, I love this because you don't have to go and bug people. I don't have to chase anyone because again, I'm doing short form videos. I'm doing a live. Those people that are interested are going to ask me for info and then I'm going to give it to them. Then they're going to come in my automations, right? That's how we're getting discovered is through the video. So if you're not comfortable doing content videos, then this may not be for you because that's the way we do market this business. It's the most simplest way to do it. We don't do the old school traditional ways of calling people up, bugging people in their DMs. I used to hate that. I still get people in my DMs trying to pitch me. I already know when they're about to pitch me the way that they sound in the beginning of the conversation. So I don't even like that. Why would I want someone else to do that to me? You know what I'm saying? Or why would I want to do that to somebody else? So that's how we're going to get you discovered is by your story, which you put, if you do a faceless, we have a whole program in here. I do faceless, like I said, as well. It's called the Building Your Faceless Empire. That's one of the programs in there. So you're able to do that and just be able to have like text on your video, talking about your story a little bit, what the 10, for instance, let's talk about this 10K. 10K. How could 10K, like your beginning of to be able to hook somebody in, how would 10K this summer help change your life? How would it change your life? Listen, if you're new here, guys, my name is Manuela, and for 18 plus years, I struggled on a job. I struggled by getting laid off several times. I couldn't hardly feed my kids sometimes. I had to go to food banks. And this is me. This is my life, my real story. But that's how you would share that content on a faceless video, me lives telling you this, and My life changed. Like I shared earlier, my life changed when I